Hi, I'm Tom Delanza Baker. I'm the founder of Total Motion Release. Okay, so today I'm going to show you some unique ways to help fix shoulders. Now, the stuff that I show you here is the basic foundation of the Total Motion Release seminars. It's what we call exploring and experimenting with the concept. Okay, so we've got 25 lessons or grades that we take you through when it comes to TMR level 1 to 3. All right, this is what we call preschool level or the kindergarten level. So you will see that you can work it and change things really fast. And you can use this concept to explore other motions. But eventually you're going to want, I've been doing this for 12 years, you're going to want to use this system or understand or know the system that we use to go through the whole body to find asymmetries and then what asymmetries affect other asymmetries. Okay? So if you haven't, get yourself into a TMR seminar. But until then, I was doing some upside down shoulder push-ups and really kinked up my left shoulder. So let me show you what I mean by that. Let's check out to see what I have. I'm going to just go down on my knees really quick. All right, and show you so it doesn't get outside the camera. Boom. Okay, that's about it. And again, just to show you, but over here, I have this. Let's check out the other. Now, sometimes kneeling will be different than standing, so I'll treat myself in kneeling just because we're here. All right, and look at that. Oh. All right, now, traditional TMR, the way I've shown you before, we would just go over and treat, okay, and see what it does. All right, or we'd go to the front and treat and see what it does. All right, but I'm going to show you just a unique way to do it and see what it does. I haven't done this. This is all new to me too. So what I'm using here is a tennis ball, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze this ball, not as hard as I can, but a good degree, and I'm going to see what that looks like when I go this way. And I'm going to squeeze this ball going this way. Ugh, so it's worse. And I'll do the same thing here. Squeeze it here. It's worse. And then squeeze it here. And it's fine. So can we use this grip to change ourselves maybe faster than another way? Well, let's try it out. So we're just going to do reps. We could do end range, pushing further into end range to keep on going like this. But just for the sake of it, let's just do 2 sets of 20. And I won't necessarily show all this. It'd be pretty boring if I did, so we'll come back here in 1 second. Okay, after 2 sets of doing 2 sets of 20, let's see what it looks like squeezing the ball. So I'm going to, well, let's not squeeze the ball. Let's just do regular now and see what it does like. This cracks me up every time. Again, I like to do things that I haven't seen done before. Just to, again, this was the first time I saw any of the results and did this to see any results. So now I'm squeezing it about the same amount, and look at this. So sideways is pretty cool. Let's see if going out to the side changed going forward. Yep, it's still there though. So maybe we'll try some forward stuff. Just make sure this is still good. Good. All right, so now I'll do 2 sets of this and see what happens. Now, take what I just did. We have a problem on this side. It becomes aggravated even more by squeezing the ball. It could have become better by squeezing the ball. All right, but it didn't. It's bad. It was bad with this, bad this way. We came over here, did this side 2 sets to see what it would do over here. Now, you could have done 2 sets squeezing the ball this way into right before pain if you wanted to see what 2 sets would have done there. And that's what I recommend. Sometimes people see this as whoa, voodoo, and it's way outside their box. And what I'm saying to you, I've done this enough that we did a bunch over here, not on this one, but I mean as far as TMR goes, and saw what the result was. And then we did it over here and saw what the result is. And now after doing it for so many years, I don't ever start usually on the injured side. Doesn't mean I don't go back to the injured side. There's a set of rules that we use to make us determine what we will do. Okay? So, let's do forward, squeeze. I'm going to do 2 sets of 20, and I'll come back and talk with you. Okay, so I've done 2 sets of 20. Now let's see what it does to the regular arm raise out to the side. It's very nice. A little, tight at the end, pinchy at the end. And let's try this over here. That's better too. Now let's try it with the ball squeeze. Same amount. It's better. I still have a pinch at the end, but again, actually that one feels better with the squeeze. All right, so I hope that helps. Now, I also want to give you an indicator too, is that you might find by certain positions, like if you squeeze like this, it may make things really bad over here. So you can come over here and squeeze with the exact same fingers and see what it does. That's one of my coolest things. Again, I've never done this with the ball on myself, but doing different finger things as I've done people's hands have been really cool. And I will tell you, when I do this ball, this one bothers me the most. Right? The pointer finger and the thumb. So let's see what it does. See, might as well just go on here and show you. So see what it does. Yeah, it's slow there. What about this way? Not too bad, it's kind of pinchy. Let's just see what it does, okay, because I'm interested in it. I've done it. So over here, that feels pretty decent. If not, I could go to one that felt better. All right, I can play around with the ones that felt better. Or maybe I could come over here and do one of these that felt really good. But I'm going to stick with the good side. And I'm going to, let's go to, make sure I did this one up here. Which one's worse? That one is. So I'm going to go out to the side, squeezing with just those two fingers, the thumb and the index finger. Let's see what that does. You know, everybody always likes gadgets, so there you go. There's a gadget of a tennis ball. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to have to put this on as quick fix for shoulder pain. I've got a quick fix for hamstring on YouTube. It's got like 50,000 views already. And there's so many people who have tried it. You got to see the comments. The comments are wild. They just love it. I think in February or something, a guy did it. He was 65, never touched his toes. And in minutes he was touching his toes. All right, so again, you don't have to pay attention to this, but I'm going to turn off for a second and we'll come back. All right, I'm back now. Let's see what it looks like. Well, first, just this. Pinches less. Let's do this. Squeeze this ball and go up. That's better. And that's better. Whew, cool. Very neat. Now again, I want to share, above and beyond with you too. Sometimes you don't need to squeeze a ball. You can just squeeze your fingers. The other thing that I've noticed with patients sometimes is they're doing an arm raise. I notice that they splay their hands. So another thing to do is make them splay their hands as they do something. So it's forcing them into display, and they keep on doing that as they go through the exercise. The wrist can, if the wrist is wanting to bend, you can let them do it and go into that. So if you want to see this, see where that changes. So I'm going to do this splayed out and see what it does over here. Kind of gets it a little slow over there. Yeah, it does bring back some. So again, I'll splay my hand over here and I'll work it. Again, I don't want to bore you too much on this, so I will come back. All right, we're back. And I don't want you to think that all the time these things work. They just happen to be working on me right now. All right, that's it. Sometimes you go, not much improvement. So this one, again, it picks up the speed for me. It feels good. Fair enough? I hope that helps you. I hope that makes you go, that's really kind of neat. And I hope it makes you go, hey, this is something, it's not like other therapy out there, yet the way I can step you through to it, I can take you from where you are to test to the bad side, test to both sides if you want, and then test to the good side, see what result you get, and choose which one you want to do. And when you do this enough, you'll begin to go over to this side. A lot of people want a theory, and I've got theories, all right, of why it works. But the truth of the matter is, it's about experimentation. Set up an experiment, test to see which one has the best result at the moment. If this one doesn't improve you and makes you worse, do you want to do that for continue on in that session doing that? If this one makes you feel, 20% better and this one makes you feel 40% better, which one would you naturally want to do? All right, so that's the beauty of this whole system. Now, the thing is, you're a three-dimensional creature, so it isn't always about left to right. Sometimes it's top to bottom. All right, and sometimes it's diagonal because you're a three-dimensional creature too. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed. Go out and do this on yourself. Go out and do this on your patients. And if it helps out, get into a seminar if you're a clinician. And if you're a patient, look at my other videos on YouTube or go to tmrseminars.com and watch the videos there. Enjoy. Have a great day.